Good morning to all and welcome to the California Endowment Center for Healthy Communities. I'm Bob Ross, President and CEO of the California Endowment, and we are the co-hosts for this conversation this morning. And certainly it's an issue that requires more than conversation, but today we're going to action-oriented conversation today on the issue of poverty. And so welcome on behalf of our board of directors and our staff at the California Endowment, our partners in crime in this discussion today. And this is the idea of grace. And I'm going to bring up their terrific CEO and visionary leader, Conway Collis, in a minute. But I just want to set the context and the theme for the morning. We are, and you'll hear this from some of our speakers today. You'll certainly hear, and I'll be back to introduce Marian Wright Edelman. But you'll hear the pivotal moment that this nation finds itself in on the issue that gathers us here today. And so it certainly will strike all of you, and it struck me as someone who tries to pass himself off as an advocate and a warrior for the underserved, and I'm sure I fall short of that sometimes, as we all do. But when the stock market hits an all-time high, at the same time that we're taking food stamps away from people, that's a problem. That's a problem. Can't have that. And so now is as critical a moment in this nation as any to talk about issues of poverty and income inequality. Certainly the president has made mention of that most recently, as recently as a week ago. Here in California, I just want to lift up an opportunity for us to lay the groundwork, at least as it relates to children in poverty. We have an opportunity, and it's an unprecedented opportunity. It's not an opportunity I've seen in my 20 years in California to, in the combination of the implementation of Obamacare and the implementation of the new school public funding education equity formula, we have an opportunity to move literally the execution of moving billions of dollars into the health and well-being of children in the next 3 to 4 to 5 years here in California. But we just have to get our act together to do it, right? So that's not legislation we need. That's action that's already in our laps that we need to manage and take care of, right? So while we talk about yet that must be done on the policy and advocacy level, let's make sure we are executing, getting those resources to children and families in need while we have it in front of us. And so let's not let the conversation get too highfalutin and too lofty today, right? Because there's literally billions of dollars in making sure that every child in this state gets covered, and we have to get the undocumented children, of course. But also that we can significantly improve the education equity and education resources to young children in poverty here in the state of California. So let's make sure that we're not asleep at the switch on that, and certainly here at the California Endowment we'll continue to support that.